Hello, dear one. Welcome to this session. In this session, we're going to be highlighting the external sources of burnout, those things that stir up burnout from the outside. In the previous video, I talked about the ones that stir up burnout from inside, and this time we're highlighting the ones from outside. And top of that list is life's demands. Yes, life's demands. So as you grow up, your responsibilities increase, bills to pay, health challenges, marital and parenting responsibilities, ministry commitments, among so many things. You see, you have a lot of things to catch up with now, and the truth is, it happens and will continue to happen. So there's so much demand on you, and this can stress you out faster than you think. It can make you stressed, exhausted, and all of that. All right. So take note of these life's responsibilities as a major source of external stress and burnout. Okay. Second is a toxic environment. So, what is a toxic environment? An environment filled with negativity. Whether it is physically noisy or filled with negativity, it can stress you out over time. It can cause you to get exhausted after a period of time. It could be a toxic workplace where you experience constant criticism, gossiping, bullying, manipulation, and all such things. Things like that can quickly make you exhausted. Sometimes it can even be your own family or church people. Yeah, they are not exempted. Sometimes they can be the ones responsible for the exhaustion that you feel. Okay. It can be your own family. They can make you feel neglected or uncomfortable, constantly complaining, disrespecting you, or manipulating you, or even over demanding. Yes, even over demanding. I remember visiting a family when I was younger for holidays, and it was a pastor's family. I was so shocked to see that the church members had access to the pastor's house to do whatever they wanted. They had access to the room, they had access to the kitchen, not to talk of the sitting room. Like, yes, because the pastor's house was in the same compound with the church. So whenever they come to church, sometimes after the service, they go to the kitchen to dish food and all of that. I'm like, wait, what? What is this access? This thing was stressing the pastor's wife out, but it was almost as if she could not say anything because, I mean, they are church members, right? So that environment was really toxic for her. And I'm saying this to say that a lot of people are living in an environment that is toxic, in an environment that stresses them out consistently with the things that I've mentioned before. If you find yourself in such an environment, it will continue to suffocate you and strangle your inner peace, your joy, and your creativity. Okay, we will talk about how to handle all of this later. For now, we are highlighting them. For now, we are shedding light on them, the triggers from outside. So, number three is people pressure. Yes, people pressure, carrying the burden of people's opinions, their demands, and their expectations. Carrying the demands of people's expectation is to push you to do things that you originally would not like to do, things that you would not do ordinarily. It pushes you to do it. Pressure from pastor, parents, romantic partners, your spouse, your siblings, church members, colleagues, the list goes on and on. It can gradually make you a people pleaser. You find out that you carry the burden of people's expectations. Oh my God, I cannot disappoint them and stuff like that. You just find out that you have become a shadow of yourself. You start to do things without joy, just out of duty or the fear of disappointing people. Yeah. So, and this can lead you to start to define yourself by what other people think as compared to who God has made you to be. This people pressure often comes dressed up in statements like, you cannot disappoint me. Look at what so and so person has done. Why haven't you done yours? Why are you not married? Why don't you have kids? Why you're supposed to be paying your brother's bills? Why are you not doing it? The list goes on and on. They can even ask you why your department in church is failing when you are there. This is not an excuse for a person to live, mediocre life, but this is to say that you ought not to be carrying the burden of people's expectations, people's their opinions and all stuff like that. No, it can make your life really bland. Okay. you notice that your stress level gets to increase whenever you are around people like this. So I am urging you right now, this is a list, and you can look into your life to figure out if there is more or you're experiencing any of these that I have mentioned. External sources of stress, external sources of burnout. Look into your life, check what are those things causing you stress and put them down. See you in the next session. Bye for now.